It's okay, I didn't get it the first time either.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 DreamWorks plot twists you didn't see coming.
Maybe you just don't see it yet.
Maybe.
I smell something familiar. Something dangerous. Something breakfasty.
You're so predictable.
Predictable? Predictable? Oh, you call this predictable?
For this list, we'll be looking at eye-opening events in the multi-billion-dollar film production company's favorite films. Whether it be captivating climaxes or finale cliffhangers, these DreamWorks moments caught us off guard and yet still left us wanting more. This entire video is jam-packed with spoilers, so you have been warned. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments which DreamWorks plot had you twisted. Number 10. Wallace transforms into the Were-Rabbit. Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. This entry in the beloved Wallace and Gromit series created by Nick Park parodies classic horror films. And horrified is exactly how we felt watching this. In an attempt to save their town from destructive rabbits before the giant vegetable competition, Wallace and his pup Gromit come up with a scheme. Using their latest invention, the mind manipulation o-matic, they'll brainwash the fluffy nuisances into leaving the vegetables alone.
Simply by connecting the bun vac to the mind manipulation o-matic, we can brainwash the bunnies.
However, Wallace's machinery malfunctions, fusing his mind with a rabbit's.
Get it off me, lad!
Despite this minor blip, their plan is somewhat successful. That is, until a giant rabbit pilfers more veggies. It's obviously the rabbit that Wallace fused with, right? Nope. In this transformative hair-raising moment, we find out that it's Wallace himself. Number 9. Po's biological father is alive. Kung Fu Panda 2. This film takes us on an emotional roller coaster as it delves into the demise of Po's parents. Lord Shen deceives Po by telling him that his parents hated him, but a soothsayer helps him recall his parents' heroism and sacrifice.
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are.
This also leads him to believe that they passed away protecting Gongmen City. Overcoming these painful memories, Po achieves inner peace, returns home, and is reunited with his adoptive father, Mr. Ping.
I know who I am.
You do?
I'm your son.
Just when all is calm, the final scene brings us to a secret village and reveals that Po's biological father is still alive.
My son is alive.
Talk about a cliffhanger ending. Number 8. The betterments aren't the best. The Croods: A New Age.
I don't think that. I mean, he made me think that I thought that. He tricked me.
In the sequel, Guy and the Croods search for a more permanent home. Before his parents died, they told Guy to find his tomorrow. And he seems to have found it when they stumble on Hope and Phil Betterman's paradise.
Oh, they speak beautifully.
Oh, forgive our condescension, friend. I'm Phil.
And I am Hope. And we are the Betterments.
As old friends of Guy's parents, the Betterments quickly gain his trust. But it turns out the condescending duo have a scheme. They want Guy to leave the Croods and remain with them.
I feel like we just need to help them understand that they have a bright future outside these walls.
And Guy's future is inside the wall.
It's infuriating to learn that their holier-than-thou kindness to the Croods was a facade, making them the absolute worst.
Grug felt, and I concurred, that Guy should be with his kind of people, evolved people, and Eep should stay with her kind.
Number 7. The Dragon Scroll is blank. Kung Fu Panda.
It's nothing!
In the first installment of the Kung Fu Panda franchise, Jack Black's Po is announced by Master Oogway as the Dragon Warrior, the hero worthy of the legendary Dragon Scroll. While learning martial arts with Master Shifu, Po is frustrated with his harsh training. Tigress explains to him that Shifu is strict because he feels responsible for having trained the villain Tai Lung.
Shifu found him as a cub, and he raised him as his son.
After the Furious 5 battle Tai Lung, Shifu believes Po deserves to read the scroll. Astonishingly though, the legendary artifact is actually blank.
It's blank.
What?
Only later does Po realize the deeper meaning in its reflective surface.
There is no secret ingredient. It's just you.
Number 6. Hiccup and Toothless go their separate ways. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
You're right, bud. It's time.
Hiccup and Toothless are an inseparable duo, or at least so we thought after the first 2 films. But in the third and final installment, all that changes. In the climactic battle, the newly crowned Chief of Berk sacrifices himself in order to save his best bud. His noble actions earn the trust of Toothless's new love, who's quick to come to Hiccup's rescue.
See? I knew you'd come around.
The battle makes Hiccup realize that dragons will never be safe with humans.
I was so busy fighting for a world that I wanted. I didn't think about what you needed.
So, he and Hiccup shockingly share a sentimental farewell. It's the right thing to do, but it's still heartbreaking.
It's okay. I love you too, and I want you to be free.
Number 5. Humpty Dumpty tricks Puss a second time. Puss in Boots.
Hello, Puss.
Surprise!
This feline fugitive has quite the conniving reputation, which is why it's surprising when Puss is double-crossed a second time by his childhood friend, Humpty Alexander Dumpty. The evil egg first deceived a younger Puss into a bank robbery, leaving the kitty on the run.
Okay, I got everything. We did it. Come on, let's go! How could you do this to me?
Although he's wary of trusting his estranged amigo again, Puss eventually agrees to help Humpty and Kitty Softpaws find Jack and Jill's magic beans. After praising their accomplishments, Puss is knocked unconscious by the outlaw couple. When he returns to San Ricardo, he's shocked to see Humpty, Jack, and Jill celebrating their deceit.
Looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Poor Puss is flabbergasted when he realizes that he had a great fall for Humpty's trickery yet again.
I trusted you! Well, now you're finally gonna know what it feels like. You know, to trust someone and have them stab you in the back.
Number 4. Dragons have been stealing food for Red Death. How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, it's satisfying to know that all of our food has been dumped down a hole.
In the first How to Train Your Dragon film, dragons menace the town of Berk by stealing livestock and destroying property. Unbeknownst to the villagers, they were simply conforming to a much bigger threat.
What is that?
When Hiccup and Toothless try to convince Astrid that the mythical creatures may not be the enemy after all, the Night Fury reveals a giant nest inside a volcano. The young Vikings learn that dragons are at the mercy of their enormous leader, the Red Death.
No, it totally makes sense. It's like a giant beehive. They're the workers, and that's their queen. It controls them.
Ultimately, Hiccup and Toothless defeat the Red Death. Although, in another twist, Hiccup doesn't make it out in one piece.
Okay. Thanks, bud.
Number 3. Metro Man is alive. Megamind.
Hey, come over and look at this.
What is it? What did you find?
In this superhero comedy, supervillain Megamind entraps his nemesis Metro Man in an observatory. Apparently weakened by the copper lining, Metro Man is killed by Megamind's death ray, or at least so it seems. Later on, he has intrepid reporter Roxanne take him to Metro Man's lair. While walking down memory lane, Megamind reminisces about his old foe.
I remember when he wore that.
Shouldn't we try to stay focused here?
Yes, of course. Right, focused.
The two become suspicious when they notice that someone is still living there.
Don't you think it's a little odd that the ice hasn't melted yet?
One of life's great mysteries.
And lo and behold, our minds are mega blown when Metro City's former protector appears behind them in the flesh.
You're alive. I'm alive.
Number 2. Toothless kills Stoic. How to Train Your Dragon 2.
No, come on. What are you doing? Knock it off. Stop! Snap out of it!
This heart-rending scene in the How to Train Your Dragon sequel is tough to watch. When Hiccup ignores his father's order not to negotiate with Dragon Trapper Drago Bloodfist, he crosses paths with his long-lost mother and dragon rider Valka.
Should I know you?
No, you were only a babe. But a mother never forgets.
That's one twist already. But then, in a battle between Drago's army and the Dragon Riders, Drago's bewilderbeast places Toothless under a trance.
He who controls the Alpha controls them all.
As the hypnotized Night Fury is about to send his blue plasma in Hiccup's direction, Stoic saves his life, at the cost of his own.
Son!
Dad! No!
While Toothless was in a trance at the time, it was still shocking to see him turn on his best bud and kill Hiccup's father. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Creek's betrayal. Trolls. This purple troll sells out his friends to Chef.
He's selling us out!
Wait! I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. At least give him a chance.
Thank you, Poppy. I'm selling you out.
Rapunzel's betrayal. Shrek the Third. The new queen of Far, Far Away is more than charmed by her prince.
What? Say hello, ladies, to the new queen of Far, Far Away.
Yay! Rapunzel, how could you?
King Harold was a former frog prince. Shrek 2. The heroic father saves his son-in-law and apologizes for his actions.
Shrek, Fiona, will you accept an old frog's apologies and my blessing?
Lola teams up with the sharks. Shark Tale. A heartbroken lionfish seeks revenge.
Lola, we meet again.
You know, Shark Slayer, there's only one thing I like better than money. Revenge.
Alex is manipulated by his hunger. Madagascar. The king of the jungle has a temporary lapse in judgment.
Excuse me? You're biting my butt!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Princess Fiona turns into an ogre. Shrek.
By night one way, by day another. This shall be the norm. Until you find true love's first kiss, and then take love's true form.
Loosely based on William Steig's fairy tale of the same name, this DreamWorks mega hit focuses on Shrek and Princess Fiona's developing relationship. After Shrek and Donkey rescue Fiona, as per Lord Farquaad's request, the three head back to Duloc. On their journey, Fiona rushes into a windmill to spend the night. Donkey is blindsided when he discovers the beautiful princess exhibiting Shrek-like features.
Oh my god, you ate the princess!
Her embarrassment is heartbreaking as she explains her childhood curse. Of course, Shrek and Fiona later prove that beauty is more than skin deep when the two kiss, and Fiona takes on love's true form.
But I don't understand. I'm supposed to be beautiful.
But you are beautiful.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.